caught in the crossfire. I walked in on my girlfriend and her best friend tangled up on our couch, laughing at some inside joke I was clearly not supposed to hear. He'd moved in just 2 weeks earlier, fresh from a breakup, and I'd tried to play the chill boyfriend, open arms, open fridge, open mind. But the way she looked at him wasn't how she looked at me. I told myself I was being paranoid, until one night I came home early and found them sharing a bottle of wine, pressed so close you couldn't slide a secret between them. The fight started small, forgotten plans, missed calls, her suddenly sleeping on the couch to give him space. I tried to talk to her, but she'd shut me down, eyes flashing, telling me I was imagining things. He started leaving the apartment at odd hours, and whenever I'd ask, I'd get a different story from each of them. The tension twisted tighter every day, until I felt like a stranger in my own home. She stopped calling me babe. She started calling me by my name. One night, I snapped. I demanded the truth, right there in the kitchen, while he lurked in the hallway pretending not to listen. She broke down, ugly tears, shaking hands, and told me she didn't know what she wanted anymore. I watched his face in the reflection of the microwave. He didn't look sorry. She admitted she'd been with him before we met, that he was her what if, and that I was the safe bet she'd run to after he wrecked her heart. I felt like I was suffocating, drowning in the realization that I'd just been filling a void. She moved out the next day, but he stayed behind for another week, sleeping in what used to be our bed, acting like he'd won. The worst part wasn't the betrayal. It was realizing I'd clung so hard to the idea of being needed that I'd let myself be the rebound, the stand-in, the consolation prize. And when I finally stood in the empty apartment, I had to admit the truth I'd been avoiding. I wasn't mourning her. I was mourning the person I thought I was to her, a role I never really played.